want to look at some legal regime on the maritime security and safety area. When we talk about safety, safety runs through everything that we do. In our homes, there's always the plan of the house. If you go to Jubilee House, that will be planned in such a way that the house, the plan is not known to anybody. Even if they know, only few people know because of security reasons. If you know, there's the likelihood that you can permeate or penetrate homemakers or people can go in there and hide somewhere and kill the president. So for security reasons, the plan of that house will be kept secret. In the same vein, when we talk about the ship, those that travel and come to Ghana to do business or to actually come and do some form of tours or charity work, they have Europeans of different origin, some from France, some from Japan, Germany, whatnot, Asian origin, Americas, Canada. They will come together, they want to serve mankind. So they will come, doctors, nurses, operating, eye, and all those things. You'll be seeing them come alongside at the port of Tama to do charity work and all those things. When this thing happens, like it's been happening in Ethiopia, the Horn of Africa, where the marine vessels that carry oil, tankers, the Ethiopians have got some speedboats that they can race very faster than the ship. They'll come and board the ship and then they'll seize the crew members and they take them to ransom and ask for some money before finally they are released. These are some of the things that we're talking about. So when a ship is built, we also have the ship security plan. And this plan has to be kept away from people so that nobody can have access to the ship and then climb onto it or try to do anything. That's why we have the ship security plan. And in every ship, we have the company security officer, which means that the ship agents have got companies. So if it is Delmat, it will have a ship, it will have a company security officer. The ship itself will have a security officer, and then the port will also have a security officer, so that nobody can jump in or go on board with a knife or anything to harm anybody. So the security plan is a plan that is used to build the ship, which is not disclosed. But when you get to any port, you need to make sure that the plan is opened up or made known to the port director or the authorities of that country. So there is this rule which talks about the ship security plan. The company of a Ghanaian ship shall, based on the ship security assessment of that ship, develop, implement, and maintain a ship security plan for the ship, and update a ship security plan as required by a review of that plan. So the plan of the ship should be developed in such a way that nobody can just get up and enter the ship for nothing. Then we have the non-disclosure of ship security plan. The master and company of a Ghanaian ship shall ensure that a written approval of a ship security plan is kept on board the ship and protected from unauthorized access or disclosure. So where the plan is kept in an electronic format, it shall be protected in such a manner as to prevent its unauthorized deletion instruction or amendment. So the plan application for approval of a ship security plan, content of a ship security plan, what it entails, what do you expect, approval of ship security plan, appeals, amendment to ship security plan, enforcement of ship security plan, ship security levels assessment and systems. All these things, you have to read over them, because most often I take contest questions from this end, and you have to be abreast with the nitty-gritties of this Security Act. So the ship security assessment, the ship security systems, notification of ship security alert, international ship security certificate, recognition of international ship security certificate, issuance of international ship security certificate, period of validity of international ship security certificate, validity of international ship security certificate, extension of validity of international ship security certificate. So all this cancellation of international ship security certificate, interim international ship security certificate, international ship security certificate to be kept on board. So on and on, the various inspections that can be done, the procedure to follow. If you fail to produce the ship security plan, what is going to take place is the company security officer, the company of a Ghanaian ship shall designate a company security officer for purposes of this act. The company security officer may act as the company security officer for one or more ships, except that it shall be clearly identified for which ship the company security officer is responsible. So on and on, what needed to be done, you need to go over this, the port security and their duty, the port facility security assessment, the port facility security assessment continues, content of the port security facility security assessment. Then you need to get it clear, review of decision not to approve port facility security plan, port facility security officer, and how to design matters to be considered in establishing the port security zone, restriction with respect to the port security zone, then power to seize and detain the ship or items, cost of seizures. When you seize the thing, the cost involved, the owner will pay. The one who was carrying the item will pay. Persons who refuse screening or searching, where the person who refuses to be screened or searched is a passenger. Search of person who refuses to be searched. Right of access to port security zone. Authority may declare. Then we have road safety, which we need to look at.